It's tastePINK and welcome back to my channel. And as you can already tell by the title, I'm going to be curling my kinky straight hair, and I'm super excited. I'm going to show you guys some really cool ways to just curl your hair and make the curls last all day so you can get super big, luscious, sexy hair. And of course, use a heat protectant of your choice, and if you don't have the products that I use, of course use alternatives. But I wanted to highlight that I will be using the Irresistible meee diamond flat iron. So you guys are gonna see this cute little number all throughout this video because, girl, you need the tea on this, because this flat iron goes all the way off. I will have all the details about the hair that I'm wearing if you're interested in learning more, as well as the video where I did a first impression and installation of this unit. So I don't want to hold you anymore, girl. We got a lot to do. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the Irresistible meee diamond flat iron, but first I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to section away some of my hair. I like to work in small to medium sized sections, and for whatever hair that I'm not curling, I'm just going to clip it away. Now when you plug in your Irresistible meee diamond flat iron, you are going to power it up by pressing and holding the larger button at the base, and you can tell your iron is on because of the bright green light. And if you want to increase your temperature, you use this upward facing arrow to increase the temperature. I like to work anywhere from 370 degrees to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, never anything higher. And one of the things about this particular iron is that with each subsequent use, so whenever you are pressing the plates together, it is going to decrease in temperature to the point where it reaches 0 degrees, which can be a little bit annoying because it ends up powering off, as it does have an auto shut off feature. But let's get into this hair tutorial. So with the section of hair that I'm using, I like to hold the end of my hair and rotate my iron. And because of this 360 degree swivel cord, rotating is super easy, but you just want to direct and guide the iron down the length of the hair, all while holding the bottom piece of your hair, so you can keep it flowing in that constant rotation. And just to show you guys the hand motion, because at first this was like not easy for me, but trust me, a beginner could do this because I consider myself a beginner. And I would say this hair responds really well to curling, and you can see as evident by the tightness of the curl. And this iron itself has the diamond and tourmaline technology, so it has more negative ions present to help seal that cuticle to keep your curls lasting all day long. Look at that. And the hand motion is really what you have to get accustomed to. This is such a great tool. It's 1 inch wide plates, and that's great for persons who don't have too long of a hair, but you want a really tight curl. And I like that this iron actually has cool points on the top portion of the iron so that you can place your hands there safely and it's not too hot. I look absolutely crazy, but this struggle tutorial is real. So I know the curls don't look absolutely amazing, but I like to take this comb, it's called the shampoo comb, and I like to gently tease out my curls. And I'm going to use what I call a flexi rod. If you don't know about these, they're great. And I'm just going to wrap my hair in a spiral type of formation, and I'm wrapping the hair away from my face, and this helps to reinforce the curl. So if you're pressed for time but you want your curls to look absolutely fabulous, this is great for you. And I probably used about 7 to 8 flexi rods, and I just took the flat iron and pressed it against the hair portion. You want to make sure to avoid the sponge portion of the flexi rod and just focus on using the heat from the iron to press against the hair. And I let this cool for about you know, 10 to 15 minutes, and once you start to unravel your hair, you can see the curl definition is amazing. They look like really, really tight spiral curls, but of course with, you know, using your fingers, you definitely detangle gently and just loosen up those curls, tease them apart so you can create more volume, and it looks so silky. Of course, play with your hair. Just like, you know, play and tease with your hair to get it to the way that you like so it lays perfect. And girl, I mean, can we just, yes. Okay, perfect for spring, perfect for like a night out. So elegant. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.